Welcome back to another video style crew. If you are new here, I am Rio, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This is probably going to be a quick video, but I lost a button on my shirt and I was going to go ahead and sew it back on, but I figured I'd go ahead and film it for you guys. So for those of you that are interested, hopefully this can help you and that you just learn something new. It's pretty simple. Of course, we're going to need the shirt that we lost a button on. We're going to need the button itself. If you have the button, of course, you can use that button to stitch it back on. But if you happen to lose that button, a lot of times shirts will come with extra buttons. So check around a shirt, they usually stitch it onto the tag or something like that. I'm gonna be sewing the button back onto this shirt. I lost it off of the collar at the neck. You know, sometimes you're trying to get that neck to button and you know, things just don't go the way you plan. So I gotta stitch that back on. So shirt, button, needle, and thread. That's all we need. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. First step is to find exactly where you're gonna be putting the button. So I can see where the previous button was, so you're gonna put that right there. Of course, you gotta hold it in place with your hand. And then we're gonna take our thread, and I assume that, you know, you guys know how to thread a needle. So I have the needle threaded. You can see the needle there with that white thread. Hold it in place. Well, actually, I'm not gonna use the button yet. I'm gonna go through the fabric underneath first. Pull all the way up. I'm gonna let the button go through the needle, or the needle go through the button, like so. Hold it in place. We're gonna use a separate needle, another needle, and lay right on top. You're gonna hold it in place temporarily while we go through these buttonholes here. You wanna be careful not to poke your fingers here. Pull tight, because if you don't, you're gonna have loose fabric on the end. Flip it over, go underneath. We're gonna go through right where our first entry point was. So we're pulling through our first entry point, pull up, and then we're tightening as we're pulling up. We have 4 holes on this button, so we're just gonna keep going through those first 2. Pull to tighten through, pull to tighten under, through. See, I'm bringing the needle up under through that same hole. Pull to tighten. And at this point, the needle is pretty much staying in place. Now this time when I go through, I'm gonna come up under through a different hole. Pull to tighten. So we created that first wave through. Now I'm going through the other hole on the other side. Same concept, over, through. Pull to tighten, under, through, pull to tighten. We're gonna keep doing the same thing until we're all the way done. We're just doing this about probably 5 times through each side there. Since this is a top button and it's not like it's a button for a pair of pants or trousers or something that's gonna use extremely often, because in most cases I don't even really button the top button of the shirt, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. So what I'm gonna do is just clip this here. To lock this up, we're just gonna tie it. Give yourself enough thread to work with to tie, because we're gonna cut it anyway. That's once, and I'll do one more here. Now we remove our place needle. And the reason why we use that is so we have a little bit of play behind that button. So when we fasten it, it goes in smoothly. Like so. The first time I ever did this, I didn't do that, and then the button's really tight. So that's how that's done. And then we just take a scissors and clip off the excess fabric. So that is how I sew buttons back on a shirt. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by hitting the like button, drop a comment down below, letting me know what you thought about it. These are the kind of videos that I don't always do, and if you guys enjoyed, I would try to do more of them, but if you didn't, then you know, oh well. Hopefully you got a good angle of what I was doing. It was kind of hard to give you an exact viewpoint, especially with the color of the shirt. Lots of new content on the way. Your boy's been busy, so stay on the lookout for some new videos coming your way very, very soon. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.